Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well today. So, the day I'm recording this, I would normally be streaming, but I just really needed to take a mental health day. Whether this is a good idea to, whether it's a good idea to play this during that or not, I don't know. But I figured it was a game better suited to an actual video than live streaming it. Now, what this game is, all I can say is, from what I've heard, it's supposed to tell you more about yourself. Um, I don't know how true that is. I know I saw, I know I saw a few other people play this a little while ago, but better late than never. Anyway. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You will be asked a series of questions, and you must answer them honestly. Alright? Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if that's hard to face. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie, just to hide from yourself? The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your mind, in your own mind, and life so that you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simple nature. This is you. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work, unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We are about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. Alright. Here we go. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated fairly? Yes. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated equally? No. Have you ever invented anything? It says anything. I made up games when I was younger. Make up stories all the time. Invented anything? Yeah. I'm gonna say yes. Do you believe that you are worthy of someone's time investment? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be open-minded? I try to be. I very much try to be. But I've learned recently that I may not be as open-minded as I originally believed I would be. I'm working on that, but I think despite that, I'm still going to answer yes. Would you say that you sometimes have trust issues? Oh, God, yes. Would you be alright with living alone forever? Hell no. Do you always give someone the benefit of the doubt? Do I always? I let shit slide a lot. I've honestly let people walk all over me and like say or do whatever the fuck they want. And that's how I know that doesn't make much sense given the question, but I wish I could explain what my thought process is. Even under the good circumstances, I'd say yes. Do you dislike the sound of your voice? Your own voice? I honestly feel like I'd like it more if I had more control over it, you know? Like, I mean, being trans, obviously there's some, gender dysphoria shit that comes with hearing my own voice, which has been a challenge and a half, given the fact that I like to sing. As it stands right now, I'm gonna have to say no. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? No. If you found money on the streets and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Yes. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? I wouldn't be here if I didn't. Are you afraid of spiders? Spiders are kind of that. Are spiders are kind of circumstantial. I can. The bigger the spider, the more comfortable I am with it. The smaller the spider, the less comfortable I am with it. and where the spider is and where I am greatly determines whether or not I'm afraid of them. Like, say if there's a small spider in, like, I don't know, a 10 by 10 room with nothing in it, right? Uh, I mean, hell, I'd love, I'd love that, honestly. Um, be a little hesitant because something about the fact that it's so much smaller than me is terrifying. Like, just the fact that it moves so fast and I can't keep a close eye on it. I don't know. Um, but like if it's a big spider in the same set of circumstances, then I'm completely okay with it. Like hell, I might even go and try to pet it, you know? Huh. I'd I'd say yes. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? Now see, that's a good question. Just because I emerge unscathed doesn't mean that while I'm in there, I'm not feeling any pain. Ah, fuck it, I'd still go in. Would you consider yourself to be fat? No? No, I'm gonna say no. Would you say that you have lots of charisma? Well, no, not really. I know there are some people that know me that would probably lean towards the opposite, but eh, like I'm looking at this at every perspective I can, and I don't think so. Not enough to say I have lots, you know? Like it's just no. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? Kinda. It depends on, the repercussions of that, but like, you know what? Sure, yeah. This is all very interesting. Did you realize that the last letter of the previous five questions, when put together, spell the name Satan? No, I did not. Does that make you uncomfortable? Actually, no. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? No. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? Well, of course, now that you mention it, I'm. I mean, I'm a bit curious. Yeah. Have you ever been entirely honest with your. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? Yes. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? No. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? No. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? I mean, yeah, I'm generally curious about a lot of things. Would you consider yourself captivated? Not completely, but enough. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? Not in... Not in a lot of aspects. But... in some, yes. Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? Well, when I was in school, I did. um... No. Have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? No, actually. Figured it's best to not dwell on it. Are you wondering which hidden messages you may have missed? I mean, if there are any, then I'm a bit curious. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take or how many questions exist in this session? Uh, not... Not really? No? Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? God, no. Do most humans annoy you? Most? No. Well... No. Do you prefer animals to people? No. You believe in magic? I want to. I really want to, but, no. Do you believe in God or the existence of some form of higher power? I mean, I'm agnostic, so... Show me some form of evidence, and I might sway one direction or the other, but, like... Shit. I'm gonna say no. Do you fear death? Yeah. Are you attracted to someone whom you're not currently in a relationship with? This would be one hell of a way to find out, wouldn't it? No. Did you answer that last question with 100% honesty? Yeah. Are you alone? I mean, unless you count my cats, no, but... Well, not my cats, my family's cats. Whatever. Yeah. Are you sure? No. I told you with utmost certainty that there's something watching you. Would you believe me? Uh, Probably? There's no probably, so yes, I guess? Have you wondered who I am? Yeah, a little bit. Have you had shivers at any point during this session? Close, but no. You feel like you're being watched. Well, the more you keep bringing it up, yeah. You considered quitting this session early. Oh, God, no. You drink water every day. No. You eat at least once per day, every day. Shit, now I need to remember. Because, like, you know, sometimes I just plain forget. No, I never go through the entire day without having anything. Unless you count several years ago, like, once or twice when I was, like, extremely depressed, but, at least once per day, every day? Yes. You realize that there is a high probability that you have missed a plethora of hidden messages thus far. I mean, yeah? Are you wondering what they are? Of course I am. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? To a certain degree, yeah. Is your favorite number 7? Nope. Life is short, but the longest thing, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? Yes? Oranges cannot be compared to apples. I get what this question is trying to ask, but like, I'm gonna have to say, damn, I actually don't know. God, I haven't been this stuck on a question since I played a mystery dungeon game. um. Now I'm thinking about it too much. Yeah, sure. Venus is something referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? I mean, I probably heard it at some point, but I obviously didn't retain the information, so no. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? Does every person in existence, deserve at least one extra chance? In a perfect world, I'd say yes. Of course, we don't live in a perfect world. You know what? Yeah. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? It's... It is unfortunate to say, but... No, I don't. Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? What? No. No, absolutely not. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Do you agree? Uh... Kinda. Yeah. Did you realize that the first letters of the previous 8 questions spelled the phrase "I love you"? Did I realize that? No, obviously I didn't. Do you wish to be loved? Yeah. Have you ever felt hated? God, yeah. Do you have any addictions? I'm not gonna go into detail, but yes, but they're not like, what's the word? I guess you probably wouldn't consider them like typical addictions. Like it's not alcohol or anything like that. I'm gonna say yeah. You dislike the color pink? God no. Does the color gray seem depressing? I mean, a sort of warmish gray maybe, but overall no. You enjoy loud music. Yeah, the weird thing is the older I get, the less I do. God, I'm turning into a fucking old man. Old man. What am I fucking? Way to go, Mika. Misgender yourself. Fuck. Oh, good lord. Okay. Anyway, you enjoy loud music. You know what? Somewhat, yes. You'd like to dance. No. Would you consider yourself normal? I what even what even is normal? Dude, like come on. I guess, sure. There are a handful of abnormal things about me, but overall I'm more or less just like any other person. Do you love your parents? Love my mom. Bit sketchy on my dad. Eh. Have you ever been lied to? Yes. You get angry often. Yeah, and it's something that I really want to stop doing. Or, for lack of a better term, try to fix about myself, you know? Do you hold grudges? Yet another thing I intend to fix, yes. Have you ever forgiven someone? Completely forgiven? Yeah. Have you ever done something that you knew you shouldn't have done, but still did it anyway? Yeah, though it's not as often as most people think. Have you ever lied? Yeah. Have you ever cheated on a test? Do you mean like in school? Or just like any test I've ever taken? Because I guess technically, yes, I have. I don't remember ever cheating in school. I'll be honest. If I have, then I can't recall what it was for. Uh, but overall, yes, yeah, I have cheated at least once. You won't cheat this test. Okay. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? Depends on my mood, but on a base level, yeah. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? No. You believe you have psychic powers? When I was younger, definitely. But, no. Have you ever seen a ghost? Hmm, no. I don't think so. Do you dream often? No. You have nightmares often? Oddly enough, also no. You suffer from anxiety attacks. Yeah. You suffer from depression. Hell yes. You exercise often and stay active. No. Is there a particular type of food that you despise? Hmm. See, despise is a very strong word, so I'm trying to think of anything that I feel particularly strong about, or that I have particularly strong feelings about. Um, you know what? Actually, yeah, kind of. Uh, it depends on how they're served, but for anyone who's curious, it's mushrooms. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? Probably, yeah. Have you ever felt betrayed? God, yeah. Do you ever feel lost in life? More often recently than in previous years, yeah. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? No. No. If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? Absolutely not. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? I suppose that depends on your definition of hero. See, I believe they intentionally left out the part that, um, or rather, I feel like they intentionally said hero instead of superhero, because if it was superhero, then you'd have a clear answer. But hero is a more vague term. Yeah, yeah, I do. Have you ever been bullied? Yeah. Have you ever bullied someone? Yeah, yeah, I have. I've tried making amends a few times, but yeah, for the most part, what's done is done, and I gotta live with that. So, you consider yourself to be a dreamer? Probably, yeah. You sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally, a little bit more often than sometimes. You find space fascinating. Yeah, also horrifying. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? Yeah. Check out my Instagram. No, I'm joking. Sorry. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Given the outcome of recent events, I want to say no. Obviously, I'm not going into detail, but you know, whoever it actually pertains to will know what I'm talking about. But I think I think overall, I try to be. I try to be. I try to be both a good person and a good friend. And I'm trying to put this description on someone else to make it a bit easier for me to answer. And, if it was anyone else, I'd say, well, that's all that really matters in the end. Yeah, yeah. You consider yourself to be flawed. Find me a person who isn't. You ever fantasized about being a supervillain or performing a heinous slash egregious? Is that how you spell egregious? Shit. Actually didn't know. Performing a heinous or egregious act. Um... If I've ever fantasized about it. I thought about the possibility before. Uh... Fantasize? No. Do you believe in perfection? No. And yet I'm a perfectionist. Go fucking figure. Have you ever stolen from someone? Yes. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? Under any circumstances. I want to say no. Well, no, I think in terms of like because the game started off telling me that like if it depends on the circumstances, then it's up to you to think of the circumstances. I think it's difficult for me to say that I wouldn't like I'm thinking of several scenarios in my head, right? And it's hard to come up with a few that's like I don't know. I'm spending too long on this. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? Talk to me 1 or 2 years ago, I probably would have said yes. Honestly, now I'm debating whether it would be a good idea or not. I God, I don't know. I feel like I'd probably end up telling someone, yeah. You ever told your darkest secrets to someone? No. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? Yeah, sure, why not? Do you know who I am? I'd assume the creator of this game? But do I know for a fact? No. Well, I know who you are. Okay, good for you. If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? It depends on what you consider to be a scream, but probably. I told you that I've been behind you this entire time. Would that scare you? No? No, I don't think so. Of course not. That would be silly now, wouldn't it? I guess. Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? To a fault. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? Sometimes to a fault. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yeah. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? Yeah. You look at the ground when you walk. I want to say no, but I'm obviously often looking down at my phone. Would that count? No, I think I get what the question implies, and you know what? I kind of want to. At all? Do I look at the ground at all? Fuck, I don't know. Honestly, I'm surprised this didn't happen sooner. Again, myself twisted up in my own thoughts. Sure. You're attracted to the opposite sex. Non-binary, dude. Well, girl and non-binary. Um, Depends on what you consider to be the opposite. I guess technically, yeah. Would you ever shave your head? I've shaved part of it already. Actually, need to go back over it. It's starting to grow out a little bit too much. But shave my entire head? I had plenty of that as a child. Not for me, thanks. You're attracted to muscular bodies. Sometimes? I don't know. I've thought about this a few times before, and there's some circumstances where it's an easy, like, oh god, no. Like, if it's... If it's, like, extremely, like, buff, bulky people, Um... Then that would be no. But anywhere between that and, like, say toned, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm attracted to a lot of things, buddy, so. Do you ever dance when no one is looking? Good question. Sometimes. Catch myself jamming out to music and I just cut a little jig every once in a while. uh, you trust your best friend entirely. Again, bit of a touchy subject at the moment, but My default answer is to say no. For most people, I have never actually said that I completely trust them. Right? That's just, I don't know, that's just where I'm at in life. But when I stop to think about it, my best friends have never given me a reason to not trust them. Well, one of them has. Sad that I have to say this, but no. You remember your childhood extremely well. Parts of it. My childhood as a whole? No, not really. Would you rob a... Are you kidding me? Those are the cats I mentioned. 1 second. Sorry about that. One of the cats just wanted some loving. Got myself a blanket so I can get comfy. Got to do that. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? Yeah, probably. Money's stupid, man. You ever dream about running from... Do you ever dream about running from a killer? I haven't had many dreams in my life. That I can remember, anyway. I don't think any of them involved... Oh. Maybe one. Do you ever dream about... I have before, yeah. You ever dream about falling off a cliff? It's a very specific set of circumstances, but no. You dream about being naked in public. Not that I can recall. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? Yep. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? A bit less so, but yeah. Do you like being the center of attention? For like 5 minutes. Yeah, I guess for any period of time, I guess it would count as a yes. After a while, though, it just gets to be overwhelming, you know? But then again, I can say that about pretty much anything. Any activity. Not that being the center of it... Whatever, I don't know. Like I said, think too much. A little bit, I guess, yeah. You feel like something is always watching you. No. You ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? Yeah. You ever had an out of body experience? Depends on your definition. So, there have been points in my life where I've been either extremely tired or extremely deep in thought about like some sort of story that I'm writing, right? Um and I don't I don't really have a good way of explaining it, but If I find myself getting too lost in thought for too long, something akin to that tends to happen, so... Or akin to what I would describe that. You know what? No. Ever punched a nun? Not as far as I'm aware. You like dogs better than cats? Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry, Bullet. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? No. Not patient enough to read. I used to be. Are you still wondering why I asked you if you've ever punched an... I wasn't before you asked this question. No. You get starstruck easily. Man, that is a good question. I mean, I guess they all sort of are, to some degree. There haven't been many opportunities where where I have, but, or where I could be put in a situation where that might be an outcome. But out of the few instances that it has had the chance to occur, it has. So, I suppose I can say yes. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? Depends if I know the people there. Like, and I guess it also depends on how big it is. This doesn't help at all, but big for me would be like a bit bigger than uh the Thanksgiving dinner I had last year with my extended family. There was like, I don't know, I want to say upwards of uh like 12 people there. So maybe a little bit bigger than that would have been... Well, it says, do you hate? No. I dislike it. I don't hate it. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? Uh... No, my instinctual response was to say yes, but... I feel like birthdays moving forward are going to be a bit different for me. No. Seriously, though, have you ever punched a nun? Like, really? Just bam! Right in the face. Nun punch. No, I haven't. Stop trying to get me with the punch fucking... I don't know, clergy members? Would that be the right term to use? I don't know. I'm tired, man. Did you laugh? Yes, of course I did. Did you say what the fuck in your head or even aloud? I don't know if I said those exact words. I wasn't paying close enough attention. I guess I'll see once the recording is done, but well, given to me, I feel like it's likely to have said that, so yeah. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? I don't like what this game is trying to do to me. Um, no? Well, but kinda. Yeah, sure, why not? There's a hell, do you think you're going to it? If I were to continue on the path that I'm on now, I highly doubt it. No. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? Yeah? You... Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Um, no. Fucking... I'm on HRT right now, and for some people that tends to heighten the activity, the you know, the frequency of the activity, but um I don't know. I think overall it's kind of like mellowed me out, which is a weird thing to say about that, to be honest. Are you wondering what constitutes frequently? No, not really. I get what you're saying. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? Uh, more than slightly. Kinda, yeah. Is your mouth dry? Well, I'm gonna answer this yes, but thank you for the reminder, because uh, yeah. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? Um, uh, I keep thinking to myself, depends on the circumstances. No, overall no. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? Such as those two in particular? No. Um, I don't know. It'd be pretty neat if a Frisco Nightcrawler existed. um, do I believe in them? No. Do I want to believe in them and actually have them be real? Kinda. Obviously, that would be absolute hell for everyone on Earth, but you gotta admit it would be kind of cool. But no. Do I believe in? No. Are you poor with money management? I feel like I can say yeah. Money hasn't been a very common thing for me in my life so far. So, I think given the fact that I haven't had the experience of saving up enough, or I don't know, several other things that I could list off the top of my head, then, uh, no. I, are you poor with my, yeah, yes, yeah. Choose one of these numbers that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. Uh, Good question. I don't know, 13? Choose one of these colors that you feel resonates with you in this very moment. Blue, green, red, purple, gray, black. I mean, I almost always go purple, so. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. Wicked, sick, plagued, wretched, toxic, or vile. Interesting. Um, See, I'm looking at all these words, and the only thing I can think of, it might just be because it's highlighted, but the only thing I can think of is someone going fucking wicked, like a fucking surfer dude or something. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go wicked. One of these words that you feel resonates with you. Blessed, glorious, divine, angelic, heavenly, celestial. Yeah, sure, why not? Luck, skill, strength, agility, intellect, and charm. You enjoy solving mathematical puzzles. Sometimes. On a good day, I'd say yeah. Yeah. You speak more than one language fluently. No. I wish I did. Thank you, education system. Anyway, have you ever visited a country other than your own? Again, no. Unfortunately. You enjoy coffee? God, no. You believe in demons? It's a weird thing to say, I wish demons did exist. I don't know, it's a weird thought. This is a weird question, whatever. Do I believe in them? No. Believe in angels? Also no. Are you afraid of sharks? Not that I've ever really been around one, but no, I don't think so. For baths over showers? I mean, if it's a fucking big enough tub, yeah. The smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? Sometimes, depends on the scent, but yeah. Did you see a shadow move in your room a few moments ago? Sweetheart, I haven't been looking at my room for a good half hour now. Well, except for having to get up, but whatever. You get the point. No, I didn't. That's fortunate. Sure. You ever hear your name being called even when you know no one is calling it? Actually, yes. Technically, sometimes it's just me mishearing someone, but if I hear someone in my family, like, screaming, or, like, shouting or whatever, trauma response is to say, yep, that's at you, and stand to attention, dumbass. So, you know, yeah. Things in your home often go missing and then reappear later. Yeah. You ever hear footsteps around when you're alone? Around you when you're alone? No. You ever hear random knocking noises around you? Neat little trick to have that little knocking sound going on in your... I mean, it's an old house, so sometimes, yeah. And also, there's fucking woodpeckers that live near here, but, aside from those, since I honestly don't think those should count, no. You often look at the same time on the clock every day. Wait, hold on, what? You often look at the same time on the clock every day. I think that means, like, do you look at the clock at the same time every day, more or less? Um, no. You ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? No. You have any pets? Like, do I personally own any? No. Your favorite color green? Nope. Are you attracted to a fam- Ugh. You won the lottery, would you share your money with anyone? Yeah, plenty of people, actually. You could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? No. No. You ever wonder what it would be like to be in prison? No. Funny story, actually. I was on a field trip when I was younger, and, we were, for some fucking reason, going to a detention center or something. And we were on a tour, and, we're checking out some actual cells, holding cells, whatever. Um, Everyone else seemed to get distracted enough that they didn't notice that I wasn't part of the group as they were leaving. Uh, Me being the autistic and ADD kid I was, I decided to, poke around a little because I was curious if there was anything in there. I don't know. Maybe I thought I saw something. I don't know. But either way, somehow managed to lock it, and I got stuck in there for what was likely only like 10, 20 minutes. But, like, God, to a kid brain, that's like, it felt like half the day. um, but do I ever wonder? No. Do you like fishing? Again, I did when I was younger. Uh, was able to go fishing a few times with my grandpa. That was nice. Now, I don't know. If the circumstances are right, yeah, why not? Do you like hunting? No. Do you like camping? I haven't gone camping for years, so I honestly don't know. But I'd like to think that I would. You like guns? No, not. No, because there's a difference between liking them and being desensitized to them. So yeah, no. Getting tired of answering questions. Weirdly enough, no. Do you consider yourself to be? Huh? Would I consider myself? No, not really. Eyes are the windows to the soul. Do you agree? There are several things this could mean, but I don't know. Despite being very adverse to eye contact, I do tend to appreciate most people by their eyes. Well, their hair first, then their eyes. Um, just because the hair is more often than not the bigger aspect of a person than the eyes. Um, uh, I get. I kind of get what this question's asking me. I guess I don't know. You always keep your promises. I always try to, honestly, but no. Given my track record, no. I've failed on several promises. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? Given where I'm at now, it likely wouldn't be because of the lying, but I'd still say no. Are you an only child? Nope. Middle kid. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? I've been drunk like 3, maybe 4 times in my life. I don't know. Lately, if I get drunk, I just get sleepy. So, like, no, not particularly. Like tattoos? On me? No, not really. I'd be too indecisive. But tattoos in general? Yeah, they're pretty cool. You like being high in any form? Anyway, do you believe you have a do you believe you have a soul? This is honestly something that I've wondered about for a while. Um, I I don't know. Weirdly enough, I'd like to think so. Did you cry this week? Yep. Are you upset with someone right now? Yep. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? I don't know. There are very few people that I talk to daily. Yes? You understand how this works yet? I'd like to think I do, but oh, maybe that's just my self-confidence talking. Let's uh let's just do no. If you answer the questions twice, your truths may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about the time you spend answering them and the combination you answer them. And the combination you answer them in. Interesting. Okay. It's about many different variables you'd never guess. Do you understand? Yeah. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered? Yeah, a little bit. I were to tell you, this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself, and anyone else that bothers using this is just a byproduct of its intention. Would you believe that? No. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Yeah. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yeah. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly wow, I can't even speak today. Unexpectedly moited. Do I worry about that? No. That's white privilege for you. Are you always on guard waiting to fend off an attack? No. Do you feel like I know you yet? I don't know, I feel like it takes a bit long. Well, these have been some very prying questions. But sure, you know me enough. You heard any strange noises while answering these questions? Yeah, a few. Think we have enough information about you. Whether you whether you skipped questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. Okay. Calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. That is more or less what we're here for. Based on what you've told me, this is what I can conclude. People would do real well to start taking you a bit more seriously and listening to you a lot more often. Your intelligence is incredibly underrated, even by your own standards. Sure. If a zombie apocalypse were to ever occur, you'd be everyone's best friend because their relationship with you wouldn't be an option. It would simply be a necessity to survive. Damn. Interesting. Not sure if I agree with that, but you have so much to offer to this world and those around you, but you absolutely must make your talents and knowledge readily available. Yeah, I vibe with that. People are often too afraid to ask you for your opinion at times. Even when they do, they're afraid of your truths. Yeah, I understand that too. You're not like others. Well, yes and no. You're special. Not everyone is going to cut it in life, and that's an unfortunate fact. Yeah. But you on the other hand, are going to thrive no matter what happens. I don't know whether it's sad or I don't know, something else that I just don't believe that. Like, no matter how hard I try, I just don't believe that. You've got what it takes. You've got what it takes to take any project to the next level, whether it's working on your own or as part of a team. You're underrated. You're underappreciated and you're often misunderstood. It's not fair, but life isn't fair and it never will be. I mean, that last part I agree with. Life will always be what you make it, and you've got some insane amounts of potential. Right. Ultimately, it's still up to you what you decide to do with it. One thing I will say, however, is that you need to snap out of the false reality that you tend to live in sometimes. The world you've managed to escape to in your head, while much better than the world around you, is not going to get you anywhere in life. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Actions are what make things happen. Actions will take you to the next level, not just sitting in your head all day long. Let this be the swift kick in the ass you need to be productive and take things to the next level. Don't waste any more time. Just kick ass and allow yourself the successful life you deserve. Okay. Alright, you got it, dude. Your secret word is order. Remember this word. This will come in handy. Not entirely sure about that, but okay. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. Don't be afraid. It's an opportunity for you to be part of history, a chance for you to be part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your comments. If you do not wish to be part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of the comments, and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave, and we always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know, I know they've been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. Yeah, alright. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I got pretty much exactly what I expected out of that. I I wanted a different perspective of myself, and in some ways, mostly through answering the questions, like in the moment of answering the questions, I got those answers. I don't know if I agree with the the conclusion that the person came to, but I suppose I should leave myself open to the possibility that it might be true. Who knows? Well, anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Um, I might try and do more stuff like this in the near future. Um, but we'll have to see how my schedule looks. um, I don't really have much else to say, so yeah. Uh, Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a wonderful day. All right, take care, guys. See ya.